Hey guys, Charles coming at you here. So, hey, in today's video, I want to talk about your own personal development, right? And I'm driving back from my office right now, and this constantly coming up in my world. So the way I view everything is, if it's coming up in my world, it's probably coming up in yours. You gotta build the company in your personal that you want to build, and don't let others tell you that your ideas aren't good enough or your thoughts aren't good enough or whatever the case may be. These fucking people want you to fail. You have people right now in your life that want you to fail. They might be going, oh, that's an amazing idea. But as soon as you start building up traction, what do? Oh man, you're working a lot of hours, or oh, are you sure you want to invest all that money in that idea? Or are you sure you want to, that's a lot of risk, or whatever the case may be. Kick those people out of your life. Don't let that negativity bring you down. I'm driving a Tesla right now, right? I've liked Elon Musk for years. I wish my mind processed information the way he does. I'd hate to have his life. I would not want his life in any way, shape, or form. I just wish I could think like him a little bit. But he goes all in. I mean, he's had failures. He's had things that don't work out, right? But he will go all in on something that he believes in. And you kind of be the same way. If it's your idea and it's your baby and you're like, man, this is what I'm doing, then do it. Don't let the others convince you that you shouldn't do it. Because deep down, I don't think they want you to succeed. Deep down, they're rooting for you not to succeed. Because if you succeed, then you become better than they are, and they don't want that. I think people just are kind of fucked up that way. So make sure you have an amazing support structure. Make sure you have a people around you, personally, entrepreneurs that are amazing individuals, but not just entrepreneurs. I don't just want to hang out with business. I want to hang out with business owners and entrepreneurs that want to grow amazing companies, big companies, 10 million, 20 million, $100 million companies. That's who I want to hang out with. I don't want to hang out with the guy that does $1 million and he's been doing it for 20 years and he's $1 million, he does $1.5 million in revenue a year and he's bragging about how he's doing it for 20 years. That's not the guy I want to hang out with. Great guy. There's nothing wrong with that. But I want to hang out with the guy, and I want to learn from the guy that's building the $10 million company, the $20 million company, the $100 million company. That's who I want to learn from, and that's who I try to keep in my ecosystem. I seek those people out. I talk to those people, and yeah, that's just kind of what I do. So keep an open mind. When you get people in your sphere, make sure they're fit, that they're going to push you forward. Hey guys, Charles comes here. So I want to talk about leadership and really what leadership means to me. And I got chastised. I mean, I just got kicked out of me for this opinion. But this is truly what I believe. So I believe, and I had some things happen in my family's life that has really pushed me towards this way of thinking. But I believe that you have to have a leadership team. You have to have a team of people around you that push you, that help you, and that you only grow, you only build as big and as good as the team around you. End of story, period. Like, it's that team. You only a small portion of that. So I put a lot of trust and I put a lot of faith in my leadership team. When I bring my ecosystem, them to perform at a very high level, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Now, I've had coaches that's unrealistic, and that's not the real world works, Charles. And I say, like, I want the absolute leaders that I can possibly find. They must perform at a very high level. Like, they're leaders, they're managers, they're my leadership team. They have to be at a high level. They're not me. I don't expect them to act like me and talk like me and walk like me. But I expect them to make very good decisions. I expect them to evaluate the decision they're going to make and make the decision that's in the best interest of the client, that's in the best interest of the company. Because at the end of the day, if we don't put the client first, if we don't add them into the equation at all, we end up losing our clients. That's not good. If we don't put the company first, if we don't put the company in that equation, then we don't make any money and then we go out of business, and then we don't do any good for anybody. So they have to evaluate those things when they make a decision. And I had said, there was a comment saying, hey, how do you train your leadership team or management team, and how do you really trust that they'll do what they need to do? Well, I was at an event, and I said that, hey, I implicitly trust my leadership team, and they have full autonomy to make the decisions they need to make, that we monitor, and I know everything that's going on. But I said that if the building burned down, don't fucking call me. Call the fire department. You can call me when I need to be called, but you don't need to call me first. And I got just the dog piss kicked out of me. But at the end of the day, I'm not the right tool for that job. If the building is on fire, call the fire department. That would be the right choice. If you called me, if the building was on fire, and one of my leaders, Charles, hey, the building's on fire, I don't know what to do, I'd be like, well, you're fired. Before you leave, just call the fire department. Like you obviously can't get information, and you can't make the best decision because you're calling me instead of the fire department. Call the fire department, and then call me, and then we'll figure out the next steps, right? But they just absolutely could not understand that I give my leadership that much authority, that much control, that much, make a decision. There's no wrong, just make a decision. You'll be all right. I trust that you'll make a good decision. And yeah, and are they the wrong call? Absolutely. Yeah, they're going to make the wrong call. Absolutely. But they're going to make the right call most of the time. They're going to make the right call more times than not. So trust your leaders. Know that they're going to do the right thing. Know that they're going to always try to do the best for what's right for the clients and what's right for the customers. And it will all work out. So I hope that helps somebody. Trust your leadership team, or don't have them on your team. So have a great day. See you in the next one.